Hello, and welcome back to the channel. As most of you know, I'm Topher. And for those of you who don't know and just randomly decided to click on my video, welcome to the channel. I'm Topher. Thank you for stopping by. So we're here to do a reaction, and we're diving back into our dining table. We're diving into episode 7. If you saw my reaction to episode 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2, they all took place today. I did not plan on finishing the series today. My goal was to just continue it because it's what you guys voted for on the poll, and maybe get in like 1 or 2 episodes so I could stay ahead of the curve. But it's just the series has decided not to let me get on with the other plans I had for the rest of the day. So here we are, episode 7. Who knows, maybe the series will be nice and let me stop here and say, okay, we'll let you do the last 3 episodes another day. Maybe it won't. We'll just have to wait and see. But I liked where the end of the last episode was taking us as far as developing Yutaka and Minoru's relationship and just their channels of communication. And Yutaka seemed as though he was just starting to feel comfortable with the idea of exploring his childhood with Minoru before his body gave out. It's like, okay, I'm going to go to sleep now. So we're going to dive in and see where this episode takes us. Okay, so yes, this series is out here basically saying, hey, Topher, whatever plans you had for the day, just cancel them. It's fine. Granted, it's only like 5:30 in the evening, so theoretically, I could finish out this series and still record a couple episodes of some other stuff. Like, these are theoretically things that could happen. But yes, what a very rude and disrespectful place to end the episode. But I feel like the episode was a great continuation from where we left off last episode. Just opening up those channels of communication between Minoru and Yutaka. Great, now I'm mixing. Little boy says one thing and then his name's something. Oh, Lord, now they got me all mixed up. But I feel like opening those channels of communication it makes me happy. So he's feeling better. He goes over to the house. They do like a second Christmas celebration. He gives them their presents. They talk. They have cake, this, that, the other. And Yutaka was like, hey, about what we were talking about last time. And they're about to start the conversation. And then Tane's adorably, awfully timed ass comes in like, hey, I got lots of markers and crayons, we should draw some pictures. And thankfully Daddy rolls in at that moment and he's like, oh, hey, welcome, it's good to see you. And then he just glances over at Minoru's face and he's like, oh shit, okay, this is a very important private moment. Tane, bring your ass, come on, let's go poop, let's go do something, come on. Let's get out of here, let's leave these two alone. Thank you, Daddy, we appreciate you, we appreciate your services. And then he started to divulge some of the information that I've been asking about the last couple episodes. And still, I'm not 100% certain on whether or not the dynamic has changed between him and his family, his brother. Obviously, there's a distance there, an emotional distance between them. But we did learn that his birth parents passed when he was young. He got adopted by a family member, an arbitrary family member. And new mom and dad were welcoming him with open arms, but brother was not so kind and just basically reinforcing, hey, this is my house, these are my parents, my family, you don't belong here, blah blah blah. But again, all of the flashbacks that we're seeing with interactions between him and his brother are all from that first set of meetings with him first coming to the house. And I don't know how long that lasted. I don't know if that lasted throughout the duration of his stay there until he moved out. I don't know. But we got to see the root of why he started to eat alone and why he's never felt comfortable eating with other people until Tane's adorable ass forced himself onto him. It's like, hey, we're gonna eat, nom nom nom, and he's been able to eat, at least in front of them, ever since. And it's the first time that he's really felt a sense of belonging, a sense of warmth, a sense of family, a sense of love around the dinner table. And it's beautiful. I'm glad that he's found that. It makes me happy that he's found that. And you could see that his story was really starting to touch Minoru. And then, of course, Tane's adorable ass got to come in and, shake up the atmosphere, because we were getting too deep into our feelings. We were getting too emotional. We were crying. We were, feeling all kinds of things. So we can't stay in this emotional wreck. We can't stay like this. So Tane comes and it's like, oh, you made him cry. Why would you do that? Now I'm gonna cry. And now we gotta comfort Tane. It's like, if that ain't a kid, if that ain't a little kid coming in, it's like, I don't know what's going on in here, but all of a sudden I feel some type of way, so I'm gonna just start crying. Lord. But yeah, just a lot of beautiful, well done moments between them. And question I was posing earlier in the episode, or towards the beginning of the episode, when he was dreaming, and I don't know if that was a dream or if it was a flashback, I don't know, but he was sick with a fever, and his parents like, oh no, is he okay? And there was a boy that walked in and started checking on him, petting his head or something like that. And at first I thought that was the older brother. I'm like, okay, maybe he turned a new leaf. Some time has passed, and maybe he stopped trying to be a dick, and he was going to be, an attentive, good, caring older brother figure or something. Cool. But then he's like, Minoru? And then he wakes up no, he's still sleeping at that point, but Minoru is out there, petting his head. So I'm like, I don't know if that was a flashback. Like, they have this existing bond from childhood. Because again, episode 2... Minoru, or was it episode 1? No, episode 2. Minoru towards the end's like, so that is him, or something along those lines, talking about Yutaka. And we were seeing Yutaka petting someone on the head who I assumed was I assumed it was Tane, but it could have been just about anybody. I don't know. So I don't know if there's a pre-existing link between them from childhood that they'd forgotten about, or I don't know. But then there towards the end of the episode, he's like, I want to thank you because you were actually the one who spoke to me first. And again, I don't know if that's talking about in the past, if there was some sort of childhood link, or if he's talking about when they first met in the series. Like, I don't know. But either way, he ran up on him and just planted one on him. Granted, they didn't show it to us, which, okay, that's fine, I suppose. But still, he ran up on him and just planted it. It's like, okay, well, at this point, I think it's been established that they both have feelings for each other, and they should be on a similar page right now. They enjoy each other's company. Yeah. So hopefully, because this is episode 7, so we've got 3 episodes left. Hopefully this isn't the start of one of those arcs where it's like, oh, what are you doing? Oh, I don't know how to be around you. I can't do this. And then we're just going to avoid each other for the next 2 episodes. And then the last episode we make up and we're all happy. Like, I would much rather it be the case where, okay, we're going to figure out the nature of this relationship, but we're going to be actively participating in this relationship for the next 3 episodes, versus we're going to just invent this rift that we have to cross over. And then in the last episode, we magically fix this and then we're all happy together. We'll have to wait and see. And by wait and see, I mean, we're going to dive into the next episode. I know you guys are like, Topher, I'm so sad that you're going to continue watching this series today. I'm so sad for you. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on notifications to be notified when all of my shenanigans get posted. If there's anything else you'd like me to react to, be sure to leave it down in the comments. I'll get to it as soon as I possibly can. If you'd like to support the channel in other ways, you're more than welcome to join us over on Patreon. You don't have to, but you're more than welcome to if you want to. And I will see you guys in my next video. Love you. Mwah.
Stranded here, stranded here, stranded here, stranded here, There was a time we had it all. The darkness took over, and we started to fall. Hey, the feelings I had for you, they never left. And now I'm standing here, stranded, lost with no vision of how we used to be. Standing here, stranded. Standing here, stranded. Ooh, yeah. I was drowning, suffocating. When you pulled me out for air, I was running through the fire in the mountains that I see. Can't breathe without you. It's hard to see without you. Can't breathe without you. No, I can't live. No, I can't live without you. It's hard to see without you. Can't breathe without you. Now we're together.